All right. Looks like we are all systems go. Hopefully somebody in chat can tell me whether or not they can hear my voice, see the screen, all that good stuff. But I figure we have some audience members here. We might as well just jump right on into this. So what we are going to be doing tonight is I'm going to be writing my Halloween one-shot. If you watch the Tomb of Horrors video, I talked a little bit about this, that every year I run a special one-shot for my friends. We start like way late in the night, we play till after midnight, and we do it by candlelight. It's really spooky, and the games usually have a theme of horror or betrayal. It's my favorite session each year, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. Thank you, Ryan, for letting me know that we are all good. So this year I have an idea that we want to do a murder mystery. This is something that I haven't done before. And I think right off the bat, I want to say this would probably only be like very, very minimally D&D. It's probably going to be more like, I could probably use another RPG system, but this is only going to be for one shot. I don't want to take time to explain the rules. So it's going to be like a D20 light. Most important thing is the story here. So the idea that I have, just very, very roughly, I have this idea in my head that it's going to be a seance to contact the spirit of a murdered girl, Lady Abby. And so here are the twists. Right? One, the spirit is summoned. But it possesses one of the people. One of the characters. Boom. So halfway through the game, I'm going to have a little envelope, and one of the characters is going to open it up and say, by the way, the seance worked and you're possessed now. Okay. And that's going to be a big deal because... that's going to be a big deal because the girl was evil. Ha 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 ha. So one of the characters is plotting to do something bad, to finish up her work. The evil work. Summon a demon, maybe. We'll see. Something like that. Okay. And so this character is going to be the traitor. So we're going to have, characters. We have Abby is the girl. She's the victim. So Beatrice, the mother. C will have Charles. D will have, I want to have like an old-fashioned name. Maybe like an inspector. How about Dartmouth? There we go. Edgar. And then F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Francine. All right. Cool. Good. Okay, so Beatrice, the mother. Charles is going to be, let's say, the fiance. So this character, okay, the fiance, cool. Maybe he's the one who is also evil. Or maybe he can be the good guy. Francine, let's make her the friend. Also evil. Okay. So Dartmouth is going to be the inspector. Okay, and so these are my first two twists, maybe. That the girl was evil, and one of the characters is going to finish up the evil. And so when the spirit gets summoned, the character is going to turn possessed. Okay. And so who murdered her, right? Let's say that the mother is the murderer. Found out about evil and murdered girl. Right? So she wants to stop Okay, nope, hold on. And then we're going to add one more twist here. Our very last twist is somebody else thinks they're the murderer. Edgar thinks he's the murderer. But he's not. Okay. I think this will work. Okay, so Edgar, he thinks he's the murderer. But was set up as Fall Guy. Okay, you know what? Let's make this the fiance, right? There we go. The mother knows daughter was evil. Kills. Okay, Alice. Then frames Charles. Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay, don't run with the inspector. So Edgar, you're the one getting possessed. Okay. So we have girl, Dartmouth. We could say Dartmouth inspector is also a girl. Because I think we're having 3 women and 2 men play. Not that, matching your gender to your character is that important. Wasn't there a discourse about that on this week I totally just missed? Probably. It's probably something stupid on Twitter. But, that sort of goes without saying. Okay. And Francine. All right. So maybe someone in chat can help me out here real fast. What is Edgar's relation to the rest of the party? How is he involved in, connected to all of this? I don't know. Okay. And then so after we have our characters, let's talk about our scenes. Scenes. Okay, so the first scene's going to be at the graveyard. And this is going to be the introduction. So I imagine we're going to start this off as they're saying like they're at the graveyard during the funeral service. There's the rain, sort of like the intro scene from PBS's Mystery. Lady Alice was murdered. Third killer was one of you. And then, Edgar. Talking about the inspector, the paranormal inspector. There we go. Because someone has to be able to do the seance. Okay. All right. We still need a relationship for Edgar. Is he like a brother? Is he like a friend? How is he related to everyone else here? Okay. So, and then they're going to go into the haunted house sometime. Or eventually we actually have to have the seance scene. Okay. So, thinks it didn't go off. But really, Edgar's possessed. Okay. What's so this is what I have so far. Now I need to sort of think through this and how are we going to get to the rest of this. How is it any of this going to get revealed that all of this stuff is going on? Okay. Well, maybe there's going to be a scene down in the basement where, you know what? I don't think any of my players have run through Death House and Curse of Strahd. So I bet we can use some of that stuff. So in the basement, there's going to be a summoning circle. Ritual. Clues that lead it to being Alice's. Okay. And then so eventually we also need to find a clue that Edgar did it. And then we need a clue that Edgar didn't do it. Okay, so maybe we should put these in bullet points. Have other ghosts who witnessed the murder. That's not a bad idea. Although that is sort of a giveaway. I'll keep that in the back of my head. Let's put that down here. Second ghost. Ooh. Maybe it's a victim of Alice. Saw something. Okay. That's not a bad one. Okay. So somewhere in here, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons, so we are going to have some sort of combat, right? Some sort of fight, some sort of nastiness in this house. And it's probably going to be down here in the basement. Or maybe there can be an interlude between the graveyard and the seance scene. Encounter 1. Maybe just, wolves in the fog. Like, that is very fitting. I think we could probably get that to pass off. Maybe we'll think about that. Yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking, JT, that we're going to have to put some sort of limitation on that. So the rule of thumb here is that whenever you want the players to know something, you have to give them 3 clues. All right, so they do the graveyard, do this, and then on their carriage ride to the house, they get ambushed by wolves. That's, perfectly fine D&D. They'll have the seance scene. Maybe there should be an investigation in between here. I don't know. So the seance scene doesn't go off. Something needs to spur them to search the house. How? Why? Okay. And when they're searching the house, they have a second encounter. Okay. And then the final encounter. For some reason I have a cool text on there. The final encounter. I don't know why that's gray. I think the final encounter is going to have to be the summoning ritual is complete. Ritual complete. Completed. The 2 traders fight rest of party. Fight rest of the party, and the mother tries to get away with murder. Okay. Finale. So, okay, like that. Ritual summoning is complete. By by fleeing or killing everyone. So how I'm imagining some of this working, right, is I'm going to get a bunch of index cards, and I'm going to write down little bits of the story on the index cards. And then throughout the night, I'm going to say, okay, whoever has the Raven card, open it up. And the Raven card's going to be like, Beatrice, you really did kill her, yada, yada, yada. Or the Raven, it's going to be, open up your candle card, and the candle card's going to say, oh, the spirit possessed you. And so I think we can reveal, that's going to be fun because it can make like a sense like paranoia for everybody. They're going to see that everyone else is getting a secret. They're going to know that something's going to be betrayed. Normally, honestly, the text document is mostly for your folks' sake. Usually I do all this stuff like in my head. Or like maybe I'll get down like a little DM notebook and just jot down some notes. But this text document is mostly just so I can organize my thoughts for the sake of doing it on stream. Okay. So that's going to be the final scene. Okay, so what else could there be in this house? Maybe we can think about that. The search the house scene. Okay, so suggest that. Okay. Suggest that they search the house. So this is going to be one of the bad people. Suggest they search. Why and how? Okay. The serial kills a friend of the party members. All right. Okay. So how is the information going to get out that the mother's actually the killer? The ghost is going to say they saw something. And the something has to be up here, right? Why? To find the something. For the ghost clue. Okay. Yes, because they search the house, and then later they find something that can implicate the mother. Okay. And that would be a good piece of drama, because the traders are going to want them to search, and the mother's going to want the characters not to search. Okay, but why does the trader want them to search? Because they need to draw them into the basement. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea to try to write this live. Maybe I'm going to stumble too much. Maybe we're not going to have an adventure. Maybe it's all going to fall apart. All right. Let's think of something fun. What will be the second encounter while they are searching the house? How about green slime? That could be a fun encounter. Starts pouring out of something. Of the attic. Oh yeah. They know it's haunted. There we go. We can fix this. Okay, they know it was murder. Because the house is turning haunted. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's going to make everything so much easier. Yes. How to D&D. Yes, it is very, very difficult to do this live. Although you do live stuff all the time. You're constantly streaming and doing things creatively for everyone to watch. Okay. Pouring out of the kitchen. Why? Because haunted. That could be a fun encounter. Okay. What's something else they could find inside this this haunted house? Maybe the floorboards start attacking, or animated furniture. Okay. That'd be a fun encounter. Maybe the green slime could be a trap instead of a fight. Yeah, I kind of like that. Run it as some sort of a trapper skills challenge to get out of it. Okay. Yeah, because that will mix things up a little bit. Oh, 2 hours of prep for the live stream. Oh, maybe that's the secret. Huh. Go figure. Okay. Yeah. Let's say this is on the second floor. You know what I should do? I'm just going to go ahead and read Death House. Like, and get ideas of how to flesh out the upper part of the haunted house. Okay. A cellar in the basement of the house with brick walls. So, my very first Halloween adventure was The Raven. And I wrote a little description of it on Reddit. And then someone saw that, wrote it up as an adventure, published on DM's Guild. I made like 300 bucks off my adventure. But, you know, that's what you get for sharing stuff. Once you put it out there, it's sort of for everybody. And they did the work of actually writing out the adventure. But that's not a bad idea. Maybe that's where they can find the second ghost. In the brick wall. Oh, they hear a rapping. On the other side of the wall. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we'll put this way down here when they find the ghost. Okay. So a clue that Edgar did it is going to be found in search of house. Okay. Okay, mother agrees because she planted evidence. All right, so here's where something we need to think about, right? We're going to work out this mechanic, or not mechanic, this plot device. So Edgar thinks he's the murderer, but he's not. How is that going to work? Was Alice already dead and he thinks he killed her somehow? Yeah, swarm of crows. That's going to be very creepy. Swarm of crows. We're going to add that right here to the first encounter with the wolves in the fog. Okay. Oh, it absorbs people and creatures and traps the souls in the structures. That's a pretty good idea, actually. I'm going to write that down here, too. A living wall. Traps people. People, and after enough, comes alive. Oh. But maybe house is being haunted because of Alice. Is evil. Okay. Okay, we still need to work out this device right here. So did Edgar stumble across the girl and thinking he had previously killed her? Or is she going to drop dead like right in front of him? Um, this isn't Edgar. This is Charles. Yeah. Okay. So maybe. Okay. So I think the real secret is the mother's going to poison the girl, right? But use like a slow acting poison. So when they search the house, the clue that they're going to find that Edgar didn't do it is going to be the slow acting poison. In the kitchen. Okay. So Charles thinks he murdered her by giving her a heart attack or something, by dancing with her too hard, by taking her swimming. With living walls in different parts of the house. That actually sounds like a really creepy adventure, like, overall. I might... Does he, Oh! Ryan! Great idea! Oh! And the clue that suggests he does it is, like, torn clothes. Ah. Bloodied rags. Oh. Okay. Okay. But the torn clothes and bloodied rags are not actually going to be from him doing it. It's going to be from the evil. Okay. See, now we're making some progress here. Okay, this is working out here. Okay. So I can find this in encounter 1 or find this in encounter 2. After encounter 2. And they will find this in the kitchen. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is... Yes. Okay. So I think I just might make a rule at the start of the game that the other characters, the other players, can't lie to each other. They're not going to have all the information at the start. They can try to divert conversations away, but they can't outright tell a lie to another player. Okay. I think that might work. Because I don't want this whole thing to hinge on dice rolls, right? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, so you missed the start of it. The girl was murdered because she was evil and doing evil stuff. And the mom's the one who murdered her. She's trying to cover it up and frame the fiance because she hates the fiance. The fiance is actually going to be a werewolf? Is werewolf? And they summon the spirit, right? They tried to... Paranormal investigator comes to try to solve this murder mystery. And they possess this third person, Edgar. Okay. He hires... Edgar, he's going to be the uncle. He's going to be a great uncle. Great Uncle Edgar. He hires the inspector to solve the murder by summoning spirit. Then he himself gets possessed and becomes an accomplice in evil. Accomplice in evil. Okay. Okay, so Beatrice's goal is going to be kill everyone who finds out daughter was evil. Don't get fingered for the... Yeah, don't get blamed for the job. Okay, so she wants to keep everyone out of the basement. Okay. He wants to not get caught for murder. Derail investigation. Or find way to clear name. Which means the... Okay. Which means the torn rags and blood he recognizes as not his own doing. Okay. So that'll be a cool moment, right? They're going to find these rags. And everyone's going to think, oh my gosh, this girl was torn to bits. Here's some proof. And this guy's going to think, wait a second, this is not what I do. And that's going to be when he opens his card. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, partner with the straight man. Probably actually be a woman. Just to get in our play dynamics. Only one who wants to solve the crime. That's their goal. Cool. All right. So this is all coming together now. Okay. Intro in the graveyard. Werewolves in the fog. Swarm of crows approaching the house. Killer is one of you. We know because the house is haunted. Haunted. Okay. Here, let's put a little bit of box text from dScryb. Man, they pay me. You think I'd be able to figure out how to spell their company name? Box text from dScryb of the manor. Okay. So why do they suggest to search the house? Maybe the ghost there? We still need a reason to kick off this search when they're looking for clues. The mother would mother suggest it? Someone's gonna suggest it. But why? What's gonna make them think that's a good idea? Maybe the ghost is upstairs? You know what? I can just write that on one of their freaking cards, right? To suggest to search the house. Okay. And when they search the house, they're going to find the 2 clues. The slow-acting poison in the kitchen. And then they will find... Well, they can't just go to the basement right away because there's got to be a secret door to the basement that's only in the attic or something like that, right? Isn't that how it works in Death House? Again, I'm going to read Death House to figure out exactly how that works. Hey, Gilda, thank you for stopping by. So right now, the players, they just had a seance. We're playing the adventure, and there was a seance. They were trying to summon the spirit of this murder victim, and then the spirit doesn't show up. Very strange, right? And then I'm assuming they're going to go ahead and search the house for clues where this ghost might be, or who the real murderer is. There we go. If you can't get the spirit to tell you, then look for clues. The ghost says. The possessed, yeah. Says because it wants to lure fresh souls to the basement. Okay. Awesome. All right. Cool. So when they're searching through the house, the green slime is going to be a trap in the kitchen. We're going to run probably like a skills challenge or like an advanced trap. I think they actually have that pretty well fleshed out in the DMG already. How are they summoning the spirit? They hired a paranormal investigator, Inspector Dartmouth. She's the straight woman there to solve the case. But the twist is that the spirit is going to possess one of the people at the seance because it's an evil ghost. So everyone's going to be there thinking, oh my gosh, the seance didn't work. But actually the seance did work. It brought back the spirit. And now the person who is eventually investigating the murder is now complicit in an evil atrocity. Okay. Basement. Summoning ritual. So this is not going to be in the basement, right? This is going to be somewhere up in this furniture house. Yes. Yeah. Torn clothes. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be in a bedroom, right? Second floor bedroom. Living walls trap people. This could be a fun thing, right? Just to throw in there at some time. When the party is split. The walls come alive and eat someone. And send them into the basement. Okay. Yeah, and then when they go down into here, the ghost tapping the brick wall in the basement. Yeah, we saw that clue up here in the kitchen. Mimic under the bed. I've never used a mimic, and I probably never will. Because then they'll poke everything. Every horror movie has a mirror scene. So I did that 2 years ago. We did the whole evil monster living in a mirror dimension. That's what I did for the false Hydra. Instead of living underneath the town, it lived in the mirrors inside the town. Fantastic story. That whole plot of the adventure through a mirror darkly is on my $1 Patreon. You can check out the whole thing I did like this 2 years ago. Okay, yeah. In the basement, they're here. They're wrapping the brick wall. And the ghost that saw something, right? They saw Alice killing them. And saw clue that mother is real killer. And then the finale is when they're down there. What's going to kick off the finale? Opening the last door? Something. Okay. So we still need to find a clue right here. That's going to say that the mother's the real killer. What's this ghost going to see? Poison? That Alice was not ripped to shreds? That she fell over? That she collapsed and died on her own accord? Yeah. So Alice die on her own. Then someone drop dead. I think, well, so between this encounter right here, the wolves in the fog, the slime trap, the animated furniture, and then this final fight, and then all the role play in between that's easily going to be 4 hours of play. But I just need to work out this last little bit right here. So what did the ghost see? I don't want to have the ghost just give away the answer to everything, right? They have to have found the other stuff first. Okay. So we need another clue. That mother is real killer. We have a poison. We have the fake rags revealed. We have the ghost testimony. So maybe this is enough. I don't know. I'm going to sit on this for a little while longer. And then what's going to kick off this this finale, right? The traders need to strike. Eventually, we're going to open up a card that says, okay, now's the time to do it, right? When the clock strikes midnight, if you kill a soul now, make the demon even stronger, and that's when the traders strike and try to kill everyone in the basement. So the traders' goals. Cool. Edgar, fiance, the friend, also evil. Get everyone to basement by midnight to slaughter them. Okay, and that's what's going to kick it off. The stroke of midnight makes the two people attack. All right, this is pretty good. I mean, I'm still going to have to spend some time probably thinking about this and going it over in my head for the next couple of days. But I think this is a really, really solid basis for an adventure. I think we have a good cast of characters that have competing goals. There's bits of twists and mystery. Yeah, that's what I think the girl is doing. She's summoning a spine devil, and the mother doesn't want anyone to know about that when it hits 3 a.m. Yeah, more likely. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. What I will probably do is when I am finished writing this, when I have a much better idea what I'm going to do, I will finish writing out this document, and I'll post the final version that I actually ran the adventure from on my $1 Patreon in the everything folder. That's where this stream is also going to go after 24 hours. Wow. This should be a clue for her motive. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex, for chiming in right before I left. That's perfect. Motive of mother. Shame, shame, shame. In diary. Or something. Will of Great Uncle Edgar. Leaving everything to mother and daughter. Unless evil. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much, Alex. See, this is why I have to do things on chat, because with everyone's help, this turned out is much better than I would have done by myself. So again, this stream is going to be up for the next 24 hours. After that, it's going to be on my $1 Patreon. As always, thanks everyone so much for helping out. And if you have some ideas to make this better, please let me know in the comments below.